Um, Surprisingly, I'm back in the best Chester, the Success Chester. You know where I am. And I didn't know that 4 days ago. I didn't know that I would be here. And when I realized I would be here, I passed as I was going to the train uh, an East German supermarket in Czech Republic. And I saw bunches of these for $20. The thing in there, it says don't eat it, but I like it. And I looked at it, and I don't know anything about dogs having fleas, but or for that matter, playing the ukulele in any way. But I do. I said to myself, Chris, you don't like big things. You hate carrying even a guitar. Even a small baby Martin is annoying to carry around. And this has 4 strings, and that's got to be 66 and 2/3% of a guitar. God damn it! And so I tuned it to what at the time was A here on the E string, and made a guitar, a ukulele. So, and I love it, and I've just been playing it. And if I play a really awful note, it's possibly because my pinky grabs what this is the D string, and my pinky thinks it's a high E, and it isn't. But anyway, I've since my email, I've thought about it, and I've spent my life, in addition to making music, I've spent my life talking and explaining and knowing everything and figuring everything out, and all these great stories about I played for the Prince of Sweden on a boat in Cork Harbor and blah blah blah, and drove drunk and hit a cop car and got beat up and slept in the street and blah 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 blah, and flew to an island in Africa and blah 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 blah. And it's just Kerouac stuff. And what I've realized is that those kind of stories and are the symptoms possibly of something interesting. And the theories and philosophies that I live by, which make my life mostly really amazing, are the same theories and philosophies that anybody you've read that's smart said, and said it better, and I just had to figure them out myself. So the best way I have of saying something to you is by singing songs to you. And the song you wrote, that, the Rust Iron Sun song, of your songs, I have all this ADD stuff, so I have probably listened to 9 bands in my life, just a lot of them. Anyway, that's changed my life irrevocably and inspired my music irrevocably and powerfully and incredibly. So it's just giving back, and after the mad long haul to make money and have people say I'm great ended, then I found out that the only reason to play is the same reason I started when I heard John and Paul when I was fucking 7 years old. And you just play because it makes you happy, or makes things better when you're not happy. And this isn't the greatest, happiest time now. Or it does that for someone else, and hopefully for all of you. So it's just between you and me, and the only way I can be sure of that is posting it anonymously I'll make up a Gmail nonsense thing, and make up a nonsense password that I can't remember later, and it's just here between you and I. So I'm going to play songs. I'm going to play ones that I think you don't know of mine. Fred and I have made more records since the last one you probably heard, and in some ways they got way better, and Fred did more and more until finally just Fred does all the music and records it all. I just write the song and send him the demo. He does everything, and then I sing it. It's called Thin Line. You might know this one, but inside a place I call my heart, I found true love and I tore it apart. Without a doubt, I pulled the covers over me, lived inside purgatory. Now I want out. Times I think that I'm not sane, something's wrong I can't name. Won't go away. Carve your initials next to mine and walk with me on that thin line between love and hate. Inside I feel is tenderness, the only feeling that I express. That's a backward sentiment. I'm getting tired of being right, winding up all alone at night. Well, I can't really, no,
No, no. Times I think that I'm not sane. Something's wrong I can't name. It just don't go away. Carve your initials next to mine and walk with me on that thin line between love and hate. I'm lying in my bed and I'm full of regrets, and I'm full of alibis. Might be dying, baby, but I am not dead yet. So don't put these pennies in my eyes. I'm getting sick of this refrain. I want to jump right off the train, but you know, I'm not brave. Someday I'll stop and I'll wonder why I let 1,000 ships go by. No, I didn't even wave. No, times I think that I'm not sane. There's something wrong I just can't name, and it won't go away. Carve your initials next to mine. Walk with me on that line between love and hate. Love and hate.
That's Thin Line. I remember while you were working on the covers for one of my albums, probably the first one, you lent me a Whiskey Town CD, and you lent it because you said you didn't want to burn a copy, because you didn't like that, stealing music from people. And I was very impressed by that, and I hope I returned it. I don't know if I did. And I don't know if this song was on it, but it definitely introduced me to Ryan Adams, and now, after all of it, I wonder if there's any reason anybody should ever be paid to make music. I think we probably started making music 35,000 years ago, and I don't think anybody thought about money, and I certainly didn't think about money when I heard my first Beatles records. So. But anyway, this song I've been playing the last 6 months a lot. Let's see if it's in tune again, or surprisingly. Well, I found a bunch of letters that were written to the fella who broke your mama's heart. The envelope full smelled like her ancient perfume. I bet she didn't know how to respond before the blankets of snow found him wandering alone, no place to go. There were stars in the sky, there were houses on the hill, bottles of pills that were easy to buy, kept her warm from the oncoming storm. Now I found them in the northwest corner of the attic in a box labeled tinsel and lights. I didn't know what I was looking for, maybe blanket or an artifact. Eisenhower sent her to war. He kept her picture in his pocket, closest to his heart, and when he hit shore, must have been a target for a gunman. There were stars in the sky, there were bunkers on the hill, bottles of pills that bunkers on the hill, and there were caskets to fill where he would lie, shrouded by the red, white, and blue with the stripes. There were stars in the sky,
There were houses on the hill, bottles of pills that were easy to buy and kept her warm from the oncoming storm. Oh, that's such a nice song. So this is tuned, I had tried to tune it something around A. Rust Iron Sun is pretty weird on this. I just can't stop playing this. Okay. Hi. Oh, you know, and I'm not sure I know all the words. It sounds like I'm missing a whole bunch in the chorus, jumping to when all that is said and done. I don't know that I don't have a copy of it. I'm just playing it from memory. High up on a telephone pole, watching the crows as they crow, making some plans for tomorrow. And low down in the dirt kicking dust, show me a king I can trust. I show you a mirror never been broken. Memories of days pass by me in a flash of light that blinds me. Driving in my car, you always tag along, up from a place somewhere. Gravity knows no bounds. When that's said and done, what will you shine upon? My rust iron sun. Lie down this riverbed. Once there were fish overhead. Quench my thirst, so hard to swallow. And here, where everything moves so fast, drink up to the very last. Take one big step for man. Look out for that pool of quicksand. Centuries you watch worlds struggle, watched as empires fell to rubble. Carve a message in the sky as the night falls, up from a place somewhere. Gravity knows no bounds. Man, when all that is said and done, what will you shine upon? What will you shine upon? What will you shine upon? My rust iron sun. I remember it took me so long to figure out that it was that goddamn note was hours, and I never figured out like how you got to the A going to the A minor, and I do a B7. It can't be right, but who cares? It's great. It's great. All right. All right. I have this Martin 12-string, which Fred says they shouldn't have even made them in the 70s, and I took off the 6 of them, and I guess the neck is shot, and would take I don't know what to fix it without a truss rod, but I'll play some songs you might not know. So. It's pretty as hell though. If you have to tune it to like E and then keep things around E. Don't go to G from E. This song is called Balcony. The next one. Here you go. was a girl. I had a doll with curls and blue eyes. We usually agreed. My mother brushed my hair, took me everywhere, closed the curtain, she sang me to sleep. Now I am a man, all hair and dirty hands. You're the girl asleep beside me, and when you're awake, I don't know what to say. I say it anyway. I'm glad you tried me. I'm on the balcony above the factory. If I could work, I'd build a house, I'd build a tower, letting down my hair, hoping you're somewhere below, among the 2x4s and flowers. My father left a trail inside a fairy tale, and I tried to follow, played catch as catch can. When I was 17, I was a beauty queen. Sometimes I kissed boys, but I didn't understand. Now I am a man, all hair and dirty hands. You're the girl asleep beside me, and when you're awake, I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Yeah, I'm glad you tried me. I'm on the balcony above the factory. If I could work, I'd build a house, I'd build a tower, letting down my hair and hoping you're somewhere below, among the 2x4s and flowers. In this balcony. This is called The Birds of Night. I shudder to use the word release, but I've never released this. Early in the morning, it's too late to take warning. Close your eyes against the howling dark and hope that you are dreaming as all the lights come streaming to pin you down exactly where you are. It's just the first cold taste of winter in my face, and I know that my place is down here below. Well, I tried to find some peace of mind, and if you're a friend of mine, let me go. River merchant's daughter, she walks into the water, throwing flowers as she goes. Well, I know she's got a purpose underneath the surface as she says goodbye to everything she knows. It's just the first cold taste of winter in my face, place, and I know that my place is down here below. Well, I tried to find some peace of mind. If you're a friend of mine, please let me go. I had a dream inside this dream, in a garden on my own. Try to find somewhere to hide, because I'm not alone. Shadows all are falling, the birds of night are calling. I wonder how they always know my name. When I threw myself onto the ground, as all the stars come crashing down. And when it's over, well, it just starts again. It's the first cold taste of winter in my face, and I know that my place is down here below. And I try to find some peace of mind. If you're a friend of mine, please let me go. Yeah, is it still going? Because the screen got all... It looked like Siri was talking silently with 6 mouths. E minor is great, isn't it? It's like in Spinal Tap when Nigel's writing "Lick My Love Pump" in D minor, the saddest of all possible keys. Oh, that's cool. I was listening to that Townes song this summer. Nothing. God, it's just a different tune everywhere on the neck. I do this, I can't finger pick much for anything, so I do it differently. Hey mama, when you leave, don't leave the pain behind. Don't want nothing, can't use nothing. Take care into the hall. If you see my friends, tell them I'm fine. I ain't using nothing. Almost burned out in my eyes, through my ears down to the floor. I didn't see nothing, didn't hear nothing. I just stood there like a block of stone, knowing all I had to know, yeah. So much of nothing, my friend Chris, that's a whole lot of nothing. As brothers, our troubles are locked in each other's arms. You better pray they never find you. Sorrow and solitude, these are the precious things, the only words that are worth remembering.
oh, I got such a nasty case of carpal tunnel syndrome. The doctor said, well, your solution is never play guitar again. Okay. I don't know if you heard the whole Blind album, but this is a song I like a lot. I live in Czech, so I can't play anything like this. I can't even imagine what would, I don't know that, why would I play a concert if I want to play for people that have other things to think about? I just do it on the street, and then once in a while someone stops and listens. It makes more sense. Once upon a time, candle. It's called Just Like You. Candlelight and dinner swayed me once upon a time. Pick a winner, pour me one more glass of wine. We were talking about some small house in the sun. Why walk when we can run? Call off the dogs, turn out your light. We all know the shadow throne was mine, and I'm just like you. This hurts me too. When I'm done, can I come home? The best laid plans smile and turn inside themselves. Feet and hands, well, they're good and well. I lost my watch long, long time ago. Now I catch the minutes when they're moving slow. Call off the dogs, turn out your light. We all know the shadow throne was mine, and I'm just like you. This hurts me too. When I'm done, can I come home? So I'm a fool, I didn't make the rules. No, I tried, I left, I'm blind, I'm deaf. So are you. And is this the end? Are you still my friend? Okay, I'm leaving now, I don't know how. So I'll just pretend. Call off, wrong way. Call off the dogs, turn out your light. We all know the shadow throne was mine, and I'm just like you. This hurts me too. When I'm done, can I come home? And next time I go looking for something that's not even there, well, I won't go any further than my own backyard. I'm not sure it's a wicked world, as the witch says, but something wicked. This way comes. That's that. So I hope you enjoy this. I mean, I do. I'm gonna go away for a little while. I gotta go do stuff in seclusion of sorts here. But maybe I have a phone number here now in America for a few weeks, so maybe we can get together. I'll have lots of time, maybe in a week or so. I don't. Get that right. I don't know if you know the Wayward Moon. It actually got that miracle you're waiting for happens. I put it on CD Baby. Fred did everything. It's all Wayward Moon. It's on whatchamacallit, YouTube for free, the whole album, and it I put it on CD Baby and it was up, it's on the front page for 5 days, and the guy called me and said, "Hey, it's great, and give me $3,000 and or 2,000 something, and I'll make sure it plays on the radio." And I looked him up, and he's for real, and I gave him the money, and it did play on the radio and college AAA, and it was awesome. But you would know in a week if you were gonna have any popularity from just radio play, and so in a week I knew. But for the money, I did get to the satisfaction that maybe at 3 in the morning, when whoever the guys were driving back in Northampton, Massachusetts, from wherever they'd been, they got to hear this song. Well, I pulled out of that painted town under streetlights that were burning out. The future signed a contract with the past. My mother's warning in my ear, my father's watch, it's fixed with fear, measured out my heartbeat, running fast. Now my knuckles are white around the wheel of a 1980 Oldsmobile, burning oil and memories tonight. Past a warehouse full of dancing ghosts and a suitcase full of heart-sick notes, the pages of the book I'll never write. No, come away with me. Lay down in the backseat and I'll drive you to sleep. Hear the radio, lose the war of the worlds and the miles we can't keep. Hey. Oh God, I don't know if I know the words. By the time that I reached Ohio, I forgot just why I had to go, or else I knew and didn't want to say. Running low on gas in hopes, like a boxer who's against the ropes, driving through the night to find the day. Now, my loneliness falls with the rain. I've only got one wiper blade, and all that lies ahead's 10 feet of road. You disappeared without a trace, but I can see your eyes in empty space, calling me back home. Yeah, come away with me. Lay down in the backseat and I'll drive you to sleep. Hear the radio, lose the war of the worlds and the miles you can't keep. Hey! Driving on is all I got. I'm sleeping late in parking lots and waking up without the miles I've come. And the rhythm of the changing gears and some strange ringing in my ears. Man, it drives away the thoughts that I'm running from. My car won't last forever still. The road is long and I am filled with iron ore and glimpses of the sun. Someday I'll have you by my side. I'll end this existential ride. Man, I'll be home, baby, when there's nowhere left to run. Come away with
me, lay down in the backseat, and I'll drive you to sleep. Hear the radio, lose the war of the worlds and all the miles we can keep. Come away with me, lay down in the backseat, I'll drive you to sleep. Hear the radio, lose the war of the worlds and the miles we can't keep. War of the Worlds. And this one I want to play because you know it from the last album I know you heard was the one that Andy came in and played the drums with the crazy Beyonce song on it, Bound, and there's some songs that really suck to me on that. So the one nice digital thing is that since it was just, I never even printed copies, I burned them by hand. So when I wanted to, now everything I really like, except a few songs, and I'm going to put up Rust Iron Sun, is on iTunes and everything, really. So it's like a photograph for my new baby and for Emma, my old baby, and anyone else who someday wants to hear it. It's easy. I don't have to worry about what's in a Google Drive or what things I have sitting where. It's just there. And so this song was Andy did the drums by just, playing everything fast and then I put everything on. With Fred, and this song, you said you liked the solo, and I was really impressed because I had heard from Fred when I first started playing, and I really had just first started playing when I met you, seriously, that I had a problem with dynamics, that I sang everything either really loud and tough, and that comment by you through Fred, I worked really, 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 really hard on dynamics just because you said that and I respected you. It's fucking cool. So this song was written by my partner Dave in another band that broke up due to my mainly nonsense. And he was one of those, he wrote it and he didn't like it and it didn't work, and I sang it and it worked for a pop song, and they're not my lyrics. I wouldn't write them, all of them, so they're not all mine, but I've played it every single concert since 1999. Every one. So it's my song now. And what's funny about this song is that I've never considered myself a guitar player, but I missed hearing Dave's lead when I played the chords so much that I, spent 2,000 or 3,000, 4,000 hours trying to do a solo, so I could hear his solo while I played acoustic. And I don't know, it makes me so happy. And I don't have a cutaway, so forgive when I try to do. I'm gonna try to do that, and it's gonna go like that. But I'm sure I know you're very forgiving. I hope you're very forgiving. If you're not, I forgive you for not being forgiving. But getting the C here, I don't know that that's possible. But why is this a bad thing that the guitar is not in tune? It makes me, who cares? Close enough. Yeah, I mean, this neck there's no truss rod in it. Should never have had 12 strings ever on it, probably. It's from 1975, I think. Remember 1997? Or was that 1995? Remember everything that I told you? Get that E string from out and under those frets. Never told you when I lied. No, no, no. Remember all the things we did. Those things we did that we did not do at all. Remember everything that I promised you. Baby, I don't recall, no. Lonely, I'm lonely, even with you here. Lonely, I'm lonely, even with you here. That's it. Remember when I said I love you? I was afraid it would end. Remember when I said, baby, I promised you. What I needed was a friend. And now I've come to find feelings disappear. 'Cause you opened up my heart. Tired of sitting here just pretending it's okay. 'Cause every day I feel so bad, and every night you look so sad, and I wonder, could it ever turn out right? Hey, yeah, now I'm sitting in this empty bar. I'm playing my guitar. I'm getting tired of singing all these stupid songs for a crowd of 3 or 4, and I'm so lonely, lonely, even with you here. Lonely, I'm lonely, even with you, even with you here. Still going? Yeah, because it the screensaver goes. It's. Oh, this is a really funny song. I've found that as I get happier, of course, the songs get less meaningful. And this song I wrote, I did this. I did a lot of stuff a cappella. I taught myself to freestyle rap and da 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 da. And so I started to write a cappella in my head so the melodies would be more interesting. It didn't work out that well for this one, but I was in a bar without a guitar or a smartphone or internet or anything, and I guess if it was G, I said, "Mama, money can't buy you love." I started writing in different styles, and just because for fun. And I was in a bar, and I said, they said that money can't buy you love, meaning, can't buy me love. And I was like, well, what year did the Beatles write Can't Buy Me Love? And so I asked someone, excuse me, you have a smartphone, what year did the Beatles write? Can you Google that? Like, in 64. So then I just continued, and I wrote the song in a few minutes in my head, just a fun song. They say the money can't buy you love, way back in 64. And I started singing in different voices. I've gotten into games and role-playing games and theater games and directing theater. So I figured, why can't I be other people? And this, I don't know why. I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna tune a G chord.
Sorry. That part of the third fret is really screwed. But we'll do it anyway. They said that money can buy you love way back in '64. That's not true because you always ask for more. You know I got the looks and style that won't pay your way. You know you got to wait a little while. The sun is shining and I'm making hay. I'm gonna buy you a big old boat, sail you out to sea. Then you will know that you belong to me. Gonna get you a big old plane and fly you over the clouds. Well then it's a goodbye rain. Yeah, it's gonna happen, baby, but it won't happen now. Hey, hey. Well, I'm gonna get you a birthday cake filled with flakes of gold. Then we're gonna celebrate, man. I just hope we ain't too old. All I need is one sweet kiss. I got a promissory note. And if you want collateral, I got a $1 million soul. Yeah, I got $1 million soul. $1 million soul. $1 million soul. $1 million soul. So that's more like what I would do now. But I don't, because I generally, as I said in the email, I don't make stuff unless I know at least one person. I don't care about anything else. If I know one person will read a letter or a play or a poem and just really wants me to do it, I'll do it. It's not hard to do. I guess I'll wind this up. I played the ukulele for you, so I'll do one more. You know what I'll do? I'll try to get a D minor in tune and do, Museum Town. Because on Waiting for June and on Bound. Oh, and I also did, I wrote a song called Schoolyard, because on Blind, I'll do two more. I did a song on Schoolyard called Blind because you wrote a song in drop D on your cassette release that came out in 97? Of the many things I've studied, one of them was filmmaking, and I made films, very bad films. But I did learn that when you cut in a film, you need to cut more than 90 degrees away or it looks very bad. And since I tried to tune the guitar in my one-take recording to drop D to play this song I wrote, inspired by your drop D song in 97 or 6, I'm cutting it out, so I'm cut over here to tell you that, and now I'll cut back for the last song of this letter. I see you on a street in London. I turn to face the wall. I'm redundant, 'cause it's not you at all. What a fancy town. It's full of painted soldiers. I spin around. Did ya
tap me on the shoulder. Wonderland, it's made of cardboard, it's not like a book. This museum town wears me down with every withered look. And are these people made of glass? Are they filled with smoke? Wow. I missed the last line of the first verse and went back into this chorus. I mean, it's okay. I turn 100 corners. Man, this ain't no town for a mourner and a battered clown. See you now most clearly when all the lights go dim. If you touched me dearly, would your fingers burn my skin 10,000 miles? Still I hold you deep inside my mind. I'm free to leave this God-forsaken town, but not in time. Times in life where your breathing stops long before you're dead. I'm so tired and lonely. Can I lay down in this flower bed? Quit following me. If I knew some song to free myself from you now, would I sing it? If I had your narrow neck within my fingers, would I ring it? Is love for purchase? Does it come in my size? Is it underneath your porcelain and upper class disguise? They handed out awards for foolishness, I'd take first prize. No, you can't go back, so don't turn around. Don't even look, just tear out my eyes. I chased this down for years and years and years, and I'm tired. Last night I cried for you. Today I'll set this town on fire. Quit following me. So, that's my letter. Thank you very much, Chris. Thanks.